Howdy, y'all. My name is Price. I'm coming at you with some more Reus, and we are going to jump back into this game. Y'all have been enjoying it. I've been having a ton of fun playing it again, so let's get back into some Reus. Last time we did the one city challenge where we were trying to focus on one single city and getting it really, really big, and we did that in a 30-minute era, and I asked y'all what y'all wanted to see, and it was clear that y'all want the epic 120-minute era, so we're going to be going for that. Now, let's look at some of the advanced rules. Now, one of y'all was telling me large planet enables alt mode, so I can't do a large planet. That's too bad. Titan mode, you can't save your game to cheat. Yikes. No pause. So basically, there's two hard modes that you can engage that don't mess with alt mode. The rest of these all add alt mode. So we're just going to be keeping it at basic stuff. We're not going to make any changes. Now, last time we focused on the one city thing. And when I asked y'all what y'all wanted to see, there were two major themes that we saw pop up. A lot of y'all want to see the 6 cities, where we go for 6 cities with 150 prosperity. That's one of the challenges. And a lot of y'all want to see some war. And so I think we're going to try and accomplish both of those goals. And what do I mean by both of those goals? Well, maybe we'll see it here when we hit start. Is that there is also a goal called Legendary Warriors. And this is one where the goal is, here we go, to finish an era with a village which has at least 6 war markers. That means one of our villages needs to go to war and win 6 times. That's crazy. We also want to finish an era with a swamp village which has 300 village prosperity. That might be a bonus thing. We have 120 minutes to figure this out. We have 2 full hours. So we have what's probably going to end up being like 6 episodes of this game, 5 or 6 episodes, depending on how quickly we get through here. So it's going to be a big deal, y'all. This is the other one we're going for, Divided Planet. Finish an area with at least 6 villages who all have at least 150 village prosperity. Now, the other thing about this, I'm probably going to have to like take a break in between here while playing this. And so, you know, I'll have to come back to it. And so I might be able to see some of y'all's comments about like halfway through filming this series. So do leave me comments, suggestions, things down below so we could try and figure this out, because with this much time, I have a feeling we're going to run into a lot of problems. So let's jump in. Let's see what we can't do about this. Now, first things first, as always, let's grab Mr. Water. Let's add some ocean right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to swamp on one side. We're going to forest on the other. And then we're going to get Rocky to go start making some mountains somewhere. Now, you, Mr. Swamp, let's get you to do this. Forest, let's get you to do this. Rocky, let's get you to do a mountain like way out here. Okay? And I think that'll give us some desert tiles here. And then, yeah, we'll keep going there. Now, as far as where we want to start, let's start with the swamp village, huh? Let's start with it. So let's get some fruit right here along the coast. And that way we can maybe get some benefits from some of these ocean tiles as well. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. Yeah, I'll keep moving. Right now it's the early phases, so we're not going to be doing too much pausing. What do we get here? We can get leaf aspect or fruit aspect. We don't have a fruit aspect yet, so leaf aspect's what we got. So we got tomatoes. They gain extra tech when the amount of food on their patches increase. So +7 food and 3 natural if next to an animal nest. Okay. Oh, well, that's with the elderberries, though. So let's add some animals then. Let's add these, and we'll just see what kind of a boost we can get from the elderberries while we wait to see what these guys want. And then we can make some adjustments, you know? How's that desert going? He's still coming. Okay. Fort path has settled. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got these little froggies. Antitoxin, +2 wealth, and 1 animal range if next to an elderberry. So those guys, these two combo very well together. That's nice. That said, not a huge deal. What else do we like? Herd aspect or predator aspect or exotic aspect or hunt aspect. We have none of those aspects, so we can't do anything with these guys yet, I don't think, because I don't think you start with any animal aspects. So we're just going to have to leave them as the frogs right now. So we'll just stick with that. And let's go over here and let's fill out these patches. So while we've got the elderberry and the dart frogs over there, let's go drop some fancy things over here, some fancy plants, some herbs, as they say, and we'll see how that goes. Rocky, how's it going there? All right, cool. Now, how you doing on space? Over here, is it gonna go all the way? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's wait. Let's build it. Let's see. So if this one was here, let's do 1, 2 over like that, and that should get that next square. Now we got some druid challenge has started. We need 30 tech. And the herbalist gives you plus 15 tech for each plant within the borders, stacks up to 3 times. Is that already working? It is. So once we get these next plants down, which the druid sat over that, we're just gonna have to wait a second for our herbs to pop back up, and then we'll do that. How are we doing? Another nomad is on the move. So, are you kidding me, buddy? One more square. Okay, let's do it right here. One more over. Now, let's get, while we wait, let's work on, I guess let's do a desert village. So let's get some domestic animals over this way while we're waiting. And let's get some herbs. Okay, so this is going to get us up to above the 30 tech. Yeah, and so now we'll just wait and let this go. What can this transmute into? Lesser toxic or lesser growth, and we could get tomatoes, which give tech when food is increased. So right now we're just going to wait. We're going to let this town continue to go, and let's work on another town. So we got the domestic animals dropping down, so that'll get the village going. Now, burr, plus your food if a mineral is within animal range. So then let's get a mineral going, and we know that onyx is going to be something really great for us. Let's get precious minerals going over here for right now, because we know wealth is also really good in desert. Kaboom, and that's also going to boost the food output from these guys, right? Banner Run has been settled. Sadly, they decided to go just outside of the range of this, so they're not going to get any of that. So instead, let's let's get another agate going right here, if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to because it's desert, so it might be a different type of tile. Let's go check these guys. How are y'all doing? 14 of 37. Is there any way I can boost the tech on this? Plus 7 tech for each mineral next to it. Okay, so while we wait for these minerals to come into play, let's go ahead and put this here. The tool shop challenge has started. What is the tool shop challenge? We need wealth and tech. Okay, so we want 50-50. So we'll work on that in a second. Let's get you to give us some minerals right here, and that's going to boost the crap out of this here. And now greed is something that, because of the whole legendary warriors thing, we're okay with greed. We are okay with greed. The greedier they are, the better. One big thing we're going to have to worry about, I think, is more going to be fitting enough cities on this place, because we've got one here, because we're gonna need to get one here, here, and here, basically, and it's gonna be tough to make that work. It's gonna be real tough, because I'm gonna have to add another ocean probably here to be able to water the tiles, or maybe one here, and then that would give us enough to make, like, I don't know, another swamp and another forest, or vice versa, and hope, you know? So let's just see real quick. Let me take stock. So we want to get Rocky back over here, and we want him to make us some wealth and some tech. So what we're going to do is we're going to have him do precious minerals right here, because that'll get the boost from these little guys. And then that's so weird that they decided to build their town just out of range of any actual stuff. Okay, then while we're waiting on that, let's send Ocean Man with the Ocean Plan out this way. Okay. And we're going to send you as well, because you're going to help with that, because we're going to start our first forest village over there, I think. And you are going to come over here, and let's get some exotic animals, because those are also pretty good for wealth, right? So what do we got here? What's this do? Resonator. Okay, so this one gets a bonus by being next to other minerals. So we're actually going to go over here instead. Let's do this, and let's do the other kind of minerals. Okay, so there's that. Now, how are we doing here? We got 23 and 28, so this will get done in no time. And this is almost done as well. Cool. Wow, we have so much time. This is just, it's kind of crazy to me how much time we are given here. All right, and we're waiting on that ocean. There we go. The druid is completed and an ambassador has joined. Okay, so now let us add some fruit here. We're going to get some fruit. Ooh, on this nice boosted tile. That's going to be great. Now, with this ambassador, what do we want? Well, with the forest giant, we're just going to get migrate. Don't really care about migrate. With you, we will get herd aspect. That could be very good. With you, we will get seismic aspect. Could also be very good. And with toxic aspect with the swamp. So, all very good choices. The next one we're going to get is going to be a desert ambassador. What will desert get us? So we can get a predator aspect with the swamp guy from the desert ambassador when we get that. So I might want to wait on there. So then, and what would you get from a desert ambassador? You would get a hunt. So that's pretty much the same thing for those two. What would you get from the desert ambassador? You will get monsoon. So we don't want to use the desert ambassador for the ocean god. So let's do, so from this guy you would get which? You would get herd aspect and crystal aspect from the forest. I kind of want to get crystal from the forest maybe. So let's do, and what would you get from a desert? He'll get noble, and I like noble. Noble's good. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to grab the toxic aspect. That's what we're going to get. So let's get Swampy over there. Get us that toxic aspect, my good friend. And how's this thing going? Almost there. It's going to be great. It's going to have tons once that's done. Now, we got some fruit over here going. Let's, since we can, let's get a nice leaf aspect, because it's going to be a potent one on this nice tile here. And so if we can get that, these nomads are coming in. We're going to get them some strawberries. And what do those get a boost from? Oh, a forest village is settled. Yep. Okay, so +3 food if next to a blueberry or strawberry, +5 awe if next to a dandelion or a strawberry. So if I make another strawberry, okay, because that's what this was, right? That's a strawberry. If I make another strawberry, then we will get a nice little boost of awe and food. So let's do that. So let's wait for that thing to end, and we'll get you some stuff going there. Let's get some domesticated animals over here for y'all as well. We're working towards getting that next city. We're working towards getting this thing done. How are y'all doing? We're going to let you just settle for now, because we're mostly focused on getting all them cities going. That's our big deal. Okay, what we got here? The granary challenge. You need animal... Okay, animal 15 food for each animal within border stacks of 3 times. Perfect. So let's get... I hate how... Okay, this has happened so many times already in this match, but also just in general when this happens, when they place these buildings and they cover up tiles that you just made. Come on, game. At least pick a tile that, like... I don't know. Pick. There was an empty tile. Pick the empty tile first before you go and goof on me like that. All right, so it's still... Okay, that's the granary challenge. All right, we're good there. Hit that. Okay, let's potent leaf. Or just leaf, excuse me. And let's strawberry. And boom. So now... We're getting 8 and 4 and 2. Okay, so actually the blueberries seem to have been better for food in general, which is interesting to me. Okay, so we're just going to wait. Let's get you to give us some of those animals, and that should give us the amount of food that we need. Right? Yeah, and we've got, what, chickens? If they're next to a blueberry, they gain bonus food. Let's make a blueberry right here. And so that's going to give us a bunch more food. And that'll be good. All right, the tool shop has been completed, and Ambassador wants to join us. So I had said I wanted to get, I think, the noble aspect for this guy. I just want to double check, and you would get hunt, which is good, and you would get monsoon, which is eh. So let's get you the noble aspect. I like the idea of getting the noble aspect. Okay. So far, so good. We're doing all right. This mountain here isn't the best. What I could do is I could actually like lower the mountain. It would change a couple of these tiles, but for the most part, it will just be easier to use. But we may end up getting a city that kind of spreads up onto the mountain, so it's not a huge deal. Okay, so while we've got this going, Swampy, can you go turn this into swamp as well, please? And then I don't know how to do anything with this land other than maybe if I send a forest guy, he might be able to turn it into desert. Is all I can think of. But let's go ahead and let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. Now, how are we doing on challenges so far? This thing needed 30 food in use, and we have 43 in the buildup, so we're good there. How are all of our towns doing in terms of greed? They're looking okay. All right. These are our buildings. It's almost there. I love these little readouts. They really do help quite a bit. So their greed is moving pretty quickly in Blue Castle. I think that's these guys, right? No, that's Fort Path. They're all right. Blue Castle is the new one? Oh, okay. Good. Good, good, good. That's fine. Okay. So you're good. Now, where are Swampy and Foresty? Okay. So what's going to happen when you do this? Does that turn this into desert? Or do I have to actually use... Okay. I have to actually build a mountain ridge and then, like, flatten it, I guess. Kind of sucks. So let's get you over here. And what we'll do, we'll build a mountain there. But because of the water here and here, it should maintain these as the right kind of stuff. And we do have another nomad wandering the earth. So what if I go and drop... While you're here, why don't you just go ahead and drop some some plants there. Let's get another swamp village going. Okay, and let's go ahead and drop a aspect on that. I think we'll get ourselves some marshmallows. There we go. And what do those get a bonus from? 15 tech and 10 awe if next to an animal nest. Let's get an animal nest right there. These guys are going to have a great start. The granary is completed and an ambassador wants to join us. So we could get crystal aspect, which I think I do really want. We could get... Ooh, the aspect of fruit is also so good. Okay, so here's the deal. The next ambassador that we get has to go to the forest or the ocean, whichever one we don't use right now. So if the next ambassador we get is a swamp ambassador, let's say, if we get it from this town, it's going to be herd aspect from this guy or migrate. And I don't want migrate. So we're going to go grab this one with the forest. We're going to get the fruiting aspect. We will then get the... herd aspect with from this village. So I think that'll be good overall. Okay, so this thing is getting a huge boost in tech by being next to these Froggos. We've also got... We don't have any animal-focused aspects yet, which is unfortunate. But we're just going to have to wait on that one. Once we get a Swamp Ambassador, though, and we get that from Ocean Guy, we'll be good. So what is the thing that you guys have started? You need 15 food and 15 tech. So you guys are fantastic on tech. What else do you get? Plus 5 food and 10 tech for each plant within the borders stacks up to 3 times. You know what I want to do? Real quick. Can you make me a fruiting plant? And let's just see what that is. Oh, also get ready for this to get wrecked. Oh, no, it's all good. Perfect. Okay, so what do you have? Plus 7 food and 3 natural if next to an animal nest. It's not next to an animal nest, but we could change that. With the fruiting aspect, I can make pineapple. So, oh, and they get a bonus from being next to minerals. That's interesting. Castle Cliff, which one is that? This? All right, so they're getting greedy, but that's just because we've gotten them a lot of stuff very quickly. That's fine. They're very small, so I'm not worried about them. I could, with a potent leaf aspect, get this thing and turn it into a white willow. They can create a mangrove, natura, and tech with other plants. Ooh, that could be very good. All right. So, you got the thing? Good. Let's bring you over here. Let's get the potent leaf aspect on this guy, and then we're going to get the pineapple thing on this one as well. All right, so you've made us that mountain. That looks wonderful. Let's get you back over this way. And let's send our ocean guy, because we do have another nomad wandering. Let's make some... What if we do some domestic... How many cities do we have? We have 4. I need to somehow squeeze 2 more cities onto this map. It's going to be tricky. Let's drop a domestic animal here. Okay? Let's see if we can't get a city to spawn kind of like on this end. And then if we can put something in this water, maybe we can get a city to spawn like right here on the coast. Because we're running out of space. We're running out of space. Maybe here. This might be a good spot for a place. If I lower this mountain, that might do it. So we might have to lower some mountains. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, a forest village is settled. They often start projects that require food. All right, so where is this forest village? Red Castle, where are you? You're right here. Okay, yep, that's what I kind of expected. Now... let us do a couple of things. So you've got some domestic animals here that are these guys. They get a bonus from minerals, but let's go ahead and let's put something right here in a second. Wow, juggling all of these is crazy, but I love it. All right, let's look at our buildings real quick. How are we doing here? Tech and use, food and use. So I need to be working on the food for these guys. So that's why I came over here to do this. Let's do this. Okay, and what does this get a bonus from? Plus 8 tech and 2 natura for each other plant in natura range. What's your natura range? It is that far. So that's a big bonus, actually, that we can get. Now, let's grab you and let's use the aspect of fruit. And let's see how this goes. I'm curious to see what kind of bonus that gives us. Because we do need more fruit, or more food, rather. All right, let's go. Boom, pineapple. Ooh, and we can go straight to... papaya. All right, so deep roots, plus 14 food if next to a mineral, but we're going to go to papaya. Inspiring portions with enough natura, giving more food and awe. Let's do that. Cool. Neat, we got papaya. Overgrowth, plus 15 food and 5 awe if at least 8 natura. So if I get rid of these froggies, okay, and I put another white willow here, I think that'll increase the natura across both of these tiles, and then we're going to end up with something really great. So we're going to focus on that real quick. Well, hold on. How greedy are they? They're not greedy at all. So, yeah, let's do that real fast. So that was, I believe, this thing. It's like the peppermint or whatever. We'll go look at our other cities in a second. All right, so I needed to make marshmallow. Right, so let's get a toxic aspect on there. Oh, we got another thing going. Check in a second. Let's get you going. Ooh, it's all within the borders. And then we need a potent leaf aspect or better. So we're going to hit it with the boost. Okay, and this is going to be huge for these guys. These guys are going to get real greedy. They might go real big real fast. Okay, so that's potent. And now let's hit it with the fruit. Right? No, leaf. Leaf. Hit it with the leaf. Boom. All right. Boom. Look at all that. That's huge. Okay, the school is completed and an ambassador wants to join us. So that's the swamp one. And that was, we wanted that for you. All right, get you there. Okay, now where's the school? So these guys need tech and they need food. Well, this said that it gets a bonus by being next to a mineral, right? So let's send you over here and let's make some of these kinds of minerals. The ones that give you tech. All right, and I do think we're going to flatten this mountain so that we can have enough space in here for one more city, and I think that'll be fine. Now, as far as greed is concerned, I do need to be careful. These guys are growing real fast, so I need to leave them the heck alone for quite some time. Now you, Mr. Ocean Man, what I need you to do, I need you to lower this. And it's going to be tricky, and you might accidentally create some ocean tiles that might mess with a whole bunch of stuff, but I think we'll be okay. So let's get you going that way. And then you, what did I have you doing? You're making that minerals over here. And let's get Mr. Fruit Man. Okay, Fruit Giant, get over here. That's your name now. The Giant of Fruit. Let's get you to come and bring these guys some stuffs. All right, so now they're getting a little bit of boost on the food because of these little guys. And then we're also going to give y'all some fruit here. And I might need another precious mineral here. Now, what does this do? Activate stimulus with 5 tech in use. Stone Garden plus 10 tech if next to a plant. So we're going to put another one of those right over here, and we're going to be good. Okay, so. And we can even do some nobles and things. So, once this is done, we'll get that going. Because we got these blueberries here. Now, are you almost ready for another fertile thing? Oh, what was that noise? Another nomad? Is that what that was? I think that's what that was. Okay, so, let's just give it a second. Oh, and let me go check on the Ocean Man with the Ocean Plan. Cool. It's just a bigger desert now. That's what I wanted. Now, let us put some domestic animals right in the middle here. And we're hoping that this is where that other city settles. It is! Look, you can see them right here. They're right here. Settle right there, please. They have settled. Okay, so now we have 6 cities, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we just got to make sure that we keep 6 cities at a time, which means that when it comes to war, we have to be careful. Right? Because we don't want cities to destroy each other because getting more nomads is going to be tricky. So when it comes to war, we need to find a balance. We can let them attack each other and win. We can't let them destroy each other. So we got to monitor these HPs. Now, let's head back on over to the school challenge because that's what we're focused on. We're going to leave Castle Cliff alone for a long time. And we're not going to worry about making each village itself hyper prosperous. We're just going to focus on making each village meet like the minimum requirements for their different special buildings and things. Okay, let's get another, advanced minerals, is that what they're called? Advanced minerals. Let's get another advanced mineral. Okay, so that's going to get a nice boost from being next to some food. So we're going to leave that be. And then what we're going to do, we're going to give this a little boost, okay? Just so we can get enough here. And we will get ourselves an apple tree, okay? Yeah, we'll get ourselves an apple tree. So we're going to get that nice big thing there, okay? We just got another challenge started. A couple challenges have just started, okay? And we're not even going to transmute this yet. We're just going to let these guys sit because they're going to be growing really rapidly and greedily. So I don't want to get there too far. They've got plenty of stuff. They're going to make their goal. So the Mad Scientist Challenge has started over in Fort Pass. This is our first city. So, you know, they're kind of big at this moment. So they need a little bit more tech, a little bit more wealth. What do they get a bonus? Oh, and they want to destroy Red Castle. What? They have the goal to destroy one of our other cities. I'm not going to let them do that. I'm not going to let them do that. I don't want to destroy Red Castle. No. All right, Mad Scientist thing is not happening. Sorry. Try again. Tool shop, what do you need? You need wealth and tech. Let's get you some wealth and tech. So let's get Mr. Rocky Man. And let's get Mr. U. Okay, I think we're good everywhere else. Like I said, this place is going to be just fine. And let's get forest guy over this way, and let's go back to checking all of our different buildings. Red Castle, how are you doing on greed? You're fine. Castle Cliff, you're pretty greedy right now. We're going to let you sit. You're not getting nothing for a while. Banner Run is good. Fort Path, a little greedy, but not bad. Blue Castle, fine. Castle Cliff. Castle Cliff is the one that's like real greedy right now. And that's fine. Okay, so here we are. Let's get y'all some stuff. So y'all want wealth and money. Now we have this desert village over here that has some stuff that was working out really well for them. So I just want to double check what those were. So they had stone and quartz next to one another, and that worked really well. These guys have a ton of space, which is great for the future. For now, eh. All right, so let's go with a little bit of advanced minerals over here. And let's maybe see what we get with some, what are these? Exotic animals. Let's see what we get there. And because we do have the herd aspect now, so we can upgrade those if we want to. With the herd aspect, we won't get anything out of these guys. So it's got to be domestic animals then, maybe? So let's just see what happens, though, with the minerals here. What does this get a bonus of? This is like right in between both areas. Okay, so this thing is giving us, so you get symbiosis with 5 tech in use, stone garden, plus 10 if next to a plant. Okay, so then let's maybe make a plant here. Okay, and it'll be something worth money is the hope. Once we get some tech in use, it'll get the bonus. So now, we can do either lesser leaf aspect or toxic or growth or fruit. So we can do any of these. Agaves give food. Barrel cactus give tech. And wealth. So that's what we want. So we want lesser leaf or toxic. So we can do toxic. And what does toxic actually add? It adds more tech. What does leaf add? Leaf adds tech and natura. So they both add tech and natura, I think. This one just adds tech, not natura. Well, let's do this one then. Okay. So we're going to get our barrel cactus. Okay. That'll be good. Boost. The school has completed, and ambassador wants to join us. Which ambassador is this? This is a forest ambassador, and everybody has one, so we can now move on to number 2. So you will get level 2 version of herbs, so that's great. And this gives us the ability to make great plants. Let's see, what else? We will also get the reaction aspect, which is very cool. You would get the crystal aspect as well as domestic animals, and crystal I do kind of want. What would you get? You would get the exotic aspect and then improved fissure and precious. So exotic would also be very good. And what would you get? You would get a boosted fruit aspect and fruit plant. I think I want this. I want the crystal aspect because those are some good aspects, and it's going to boost our domestic animals. And that's one of each type, right? So that's growth. That's yeah. I think that's what I want. Or you get reaction. Reaction could be very good too. Crystal though. Crystal. Let's do crystal. We never get crystal. Let's get crystal. All right. I'm overthinking this. Are you going? No. Go get it. There you go. Thank you. Okay. So now, how are these guys doing? So they need a little more wealth. What did we put down? We got the barrel cacti. All right. Nutrient plus 8 tech. If at least 5 wealth on this patch. I need some more wealth going on. What can this turn into? Potent leaf aspect, tech, and awe. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We're going to take you. Okay, we're going to put some precious minerals over here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. It's going to get us the wealth that we're going to need. You are going to come over here. You're going to give the fertility boost, and you're going to drop a nice potent leaf aspect on here to get this up to tech and awe. Okay? So let's hit that. Now, what are you giving? You're giving the 10. All right, these guys are going to be great. And now let's transform this into this. And what do we got? Plus 5 tech and plus 5 off for each animal within natura range. And there's one out here, I bet you. Yep. Oh, no, they're just outside of range. That's too bad. I could change this to being that, though. And that would give a boost. But either way, we're set here. I don't want these guys to get too greedy. And I've already given them too much, I think. Yeah, they're going to get pretty greedy. But that's going to finish this, and we're going to be good. And there's another nomad wandering, which is great. Because if a city gets destroyed, I can rebuild it. Now, a question. I could try and complete this mad scientist thing now, destroy Red Castle, and they would still be okay. I don't think this means that they have to destroy Red Castle. I think that it just means that Red Castle needs to be destroyed, which I could easily do with my rock giant. Wealth and use 23 of 40. Tech 73 of 80. So yeah, we could easily do this. And what will we get out of it? I mean, we're going to get the mad scientist thing, which is kind of cool in general. What's the boost that it gets? Tech, if there's a tomato, salt, or marshmallow within borders. Are we getting that? I don't think we are, because we don't have a tomato, marshmallow, or salt within borders. So that's easy to do. And that gives us what? 25 techs. That would easily get us the tech that we need. And we just need a little bit of wealth, right? Do any of those add wealth? Does salt add wealth, maybe? Or does it add tech? I think it adds food, but that's different. Well, let's get out here. Let's get them some more wealth, and let's see what we get out of it. Oh, this is marble. So what does that turn into? Salt. Food, wealth, and tech. Cool. That's everything. Well, then let's get... we just got the crystal aspect, right? Or we're on our way to. And we'll use the crystal aspect to turn that into salt. And we'll see how that goes. And like I said, maybe we will destroy Red Castle. But I am noticing that this is likely the end of this episode. So we're going to send our guy over here. We're going to get that going. But I'm going to go ahead and pause the game real quick. And I'm going to say thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. We are going to continue this series going forward. Let's see. How far into this are we? We have an hour and 46 minutes left. We are 15 minutes in to our 120-minute challenge. Oh boy, y'all. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. But yeah, with all that, thank you so much. And be sure to leave your comments down below what you would like to see happen, what you think are going to be the ideas that we want to hit. Will we be able to do the war, or is war just going to be outside of our purview? Will we just want to focus on keeping 6 cities? I think that's kind of the main goal here, because the longer we go, the more nomads we're going to have, but the longer it's going to take to get a nomad, it's going to be difficult. So anyway, y'all, I will see y'all next time.